Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Tuesday, October 8th, 2019. I am Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Here's a look at the daily time frame of the ES. One of the key levels that we talked about yesterday in the pre-market report was watching 2960. That's the key level to watch this week, 2960. Price came right into that level. I believe it hit it or got within one tick or so of that level yesterday and then turned right down. Price got as high as 59.5, so 2 ticks away from that 29.60 level yesterday, and then turned down by the end of the day. Today we've already seen a rejection at 29.50, as today's high is 29.50 even, right on that FOMC key level from May, and it's turned down below the previous session's low. So right now you are seeing signs here that this 29.60 is becoming resistance. Again, that could open up a lower high for a retest of lows down below. Any higher low that occurs, so say today if we were to close above today's midpoint or the current midpoint 29.30 and leave a tail, maybe that could provide a higher low that leads to more strength. But right now that 29.60 is very important. The fact that we're below it suggests a near-term weakness at the moment. We got to see if price continues to hold below the previous session's low. If so, there could be more downside ahead in the very short term. Alright, let's take a look at the NQ here. Similar price action in the previous session. We talked about 7,800 being the key level to watch this week. Price got into 7,800. I believe that one got one tick off the high yesterday, got to 99.75. So one tick off that 7,800 and then turned down, closing right at around the midpoint for the day. Today already showing signs of rejection here, as price has rejected yet again off the previous month's close. That's the third test this month, and price is rotating back down. So again, is this another lower high? Is this a rejection at the key level we talked about? Because if so, then there's at least a retest bound here, or some sort of retest of this recent low 7,500. So again, something to watch out for as we head into the rest of the day. If we take a look at crude oil here, this one is down, double top here above 53s and pushing downward. So in the previous session we talked about how strong this rejection was here off 51s and how it could lead to a short-term reversal back toward 55 to 56. Price instead rejected 54 yesterday. Turned down off 54s, very similar to the ES and the NQ turning down off their respective key levels. And then now we're seeing overnight reaction here to the midpoint of the previous session's range with a double top there and a drop back below the 52.80 previous session's close. So right now this is also offering perhaps a lower high here that could retest that recent low. If there's any rejection on this pullback, perhaps that's a lower low or higher low rejection that leads to a new return back up. But right now prices are well below that 53, 54 level, and that could put pressure on recent lows here pretty soon. Alright, lastly, taking a look at gold futures. You'll notice here with gold, price has been coiling up within this larger range. It has been able to hold the 1490 level. That's basically this level right here, 1490. It did get through it one time into the LVN and rejected back up pretty nicely. Now this pullback here, what we talked about yesterday in our trading room was this pullback, if it's a higher low from this low here, that could perhaps lead to a break through the top of this flag type pattern to at least retest the highs and perhaps even go through those highs. So right now we have a very clear compression of this range at the moment. Very clear compression. We have even more compression here as this thing has gone to the apex of that range. Very soon we could be looking at a breakout. If this thing gets above 1525, we have at least 40 handles to retest a 65 with a shot to go through that zone. So this is getting very interesting with gold as it continues to compress. We'll look to see which way we get follow through pretty soon. Alright, that is it for now. We'll see how this plays out the rest of the session. Good luck, trade well, and I'll see you in the trading room. Take care.